The Jackrabbit women hope their NCAA tournament run is just beginning tomorrow to make sure that they're not one and done, that in many ways their mirror image. Zach Borg has more live in Spokane, Washington. Zach?
Well, Cooper, they call the McCarthy Athletic Center behind me the Kennel. Of course, it's the home to the Gonzaga Bulldogs, and it's kind of fitting that South Dakota State's playing here since no amount of injuries or adversity could cage their desire or their quest to make it back to the NCAA tournament. And as they look to make a run in the big dance, their first opponent knows a thing or two about adversity and overcoming injuries.
We've had the same thing. We lost our second and third leading scorer in November. I think the fact that they've kept coming back is part of their culture of just being tough, and I think that's why we do too. I think that's part of our culture too. So I think what you'll see tomorrow is two really hard-nosed, competitive, tough teams going at it.
Both teams right now seem to be really settled in the groups that they have and still finding ways to play at a really high level. I think they fit really well together, kind of like we fit really well together.
The biggest challenge for SDSU will be bruising 6'2" All-American forward Alyssa Peely. 2023 Pac-12 Player of the Year is one of the most versatile players in the country.
I've often described her as kind of a unicorn. She is so powerful. I know she's the strongest player in the country. She can shoot the three, put the ball on the floor, score with her back to the basket. If she gets into your body, it's over.
I think it'll be more of a matter of all of us kind of guarding her, throwing different matchups at her just to try to, keep her unsettled.
Though Peely is a matchup nightmare, the Utes aren't a particularly tall team, something the Jackrabbits feel they can take advantage of.
Yeah, I think that's definitely beneficial. We definitely have some length to us, and I think we need to use that to our advantage, especially on the perimeter.
I feel like we match up with them size-wise pretty well. Yeah, I feel like during the game it'll definitely be a fast-paced game, and I feel like just keeping up with them and playing at their pace is going to be definitely a big key for us.
Which could set the stage for the final game of the NCAA tournament's first round to be one of its most thrilling.
They play the game inside, outside, they can do it all, and they defend well too. And I think honestly our offenses and our game kind of are similar, so it's a pretty good matchup for us.
One of the more interesting things to keep an eye on tomorrow is just how energetic the crowd will be and how big the crowd's going to be. AJ has, of course, said that they know this is a good area for women's basketball, but the first game before SDSU Utah is actually the Gonzaga UC Irvine game, so it's going to be interesting to see just how many fans will stick around and be there to see what happens if that SDSU and Utah game is thrilling. If there's not a whole lot of people there, as the old saying goes, they might have to create their own energy, and if it's a good game, well, that won't be a problem. Live in Spokane with the Jackrabbits, I'm Zach Borg, Dakota News Now.